Alright, working on the greenhouse and the rabbits today. Looking a little different in here. I got the two triple cages out. They're in the rabbitry now. I left the 3 cages that are in here, partially because I don't have a great setup in the rabbitry with these bigger cages, and partially because I don't want to move the moms as they are nursing and caring for these little guys quite yet. So, all the babies are doing great. Everybody's having a little afternoon nap in the sun. Moms are having a snack. All is well. Let me show you what I did in the actual rabbitry then. So this is not going to be the final setup. And honestly, I don't really like how this works right now, but I don't have a lot of options. These triple cages are 8 foot wide, so they barely fit in the 8-foot section, because on the side of those are the legs, which stick out from that 8-foot measurement. All right, got one part cleaned out, one to go, and then the plan is to move the does with the babies into clean areas and clean out under their cages as well. That way when I do move everybody out, this area doesn't need 2-3 hours of cleaning to make it look good. Alright, so not bad for a couple hours of work. I got the does moved over on the other side of the greenhouse, so they've got a nice spot to be for the time being. Started moving plants out, and I've got this side cleared out. This is the only area that has landscape fabric from last year. My plan is to pull all this up and kind of reconfigure how I do the landscape fabric based on the plan for this year's garden. Everything that I pulled out of the greenhouse is in the garden, and over the next couple of days the ducks will take care of this. They'll eat whatever food's dropped and kind of spread stuff out, and I can always till it in later in the season if I need to when I get the garden prepped. So enough for one day, on to the next set of projects. Final project of the day is to get tomatoes potted up. I planted all these on March 16th, so just over a month ago. They're in 128 cell trays. Root development looks great. And they're going to go into these deep 6-packs. So these are trays that have 36 cells. So they'll be about 4 times the space that they have currently. So let's get them potted up and see how we do. Alright, so 1 flat done, and probably 6 or 7 to go, I would say. I will say they're definitely not as strong as I thought they were. They look very healthy, but they're definitely, you see some of these are just not able to support themselves. Which obviously is a result of having 128 plants in one space. They do start to get a little bit lanky. Any of them that are really bad, I'm just going to get rid of. In my experience, they're not going to come back. They're not going to regain that strength. Alright, not bad for an evening's work. This worked out to be about 252 tomato plants. For the most part, I was very impressed with how sturdy these plants were. Earlier, I'd shown you the super sauce. Those were a little bit less vigorous, but obviously they were also a lot fuller. These, for the most part, look great. I did discard anything that I felt like wasn't going to be great, because obviously my goal is the strongest plants I have, and I had extras. I didn't need all of them, so I basically picked the ones that I thought were going to be the best. Thanks a lot for watching. We'll see you on the next one.